Hey, Coach.
Right.
We'll get started with someone who actually made the trip to Tampa, and Tim Reynolds. Go ahead.
Did you really? You're out there?
You think I would miss this? Come on,
This
man.
was, felt almost normal. It actually felt like a preseason game, like with a scattering of fans.
And the Raptor. The Raptor was here too, which was very exciting. How much has KZ made you think about what his role is going to be and how you're going to use him? And second part of that would be just how nice is it to see a kid like Max Struss get some moments like this?
Well, the first part of it, KZ's put in a lot of time, and last year was really tough because he only got 20 games in the G League. The rest of the time he was missing large parts of our training camp, so he never got the full scale of our player development program. It was better in the bubble. He still ended up missing about 2.5 weeks when we were practicing, but those early weeks in the early prep, he was starting to make some strides and gain more confidence in the system and put in a lot of work. And then when the season ended in the bubble, he really went to work on his conditioning and just to prepare for this training camp. So you're seeing a lot of work behind the scenes, and he's been doing some good things defensively. The only thing people probably notice is the 6 threes and 24 points, but it's the versatility defensively, being in the right spots on the weak side. That's probably where he's made the most improvement. Because coming in, he was always pretty good on the ball, but trying to learn, more NBA actions and plays and where to be, when he's not in the action. As far as Max, he's had, like I said, probably 3 of these days in practice where he didn't miss. So the other night, he thought he had a rough night shooting, but you can see he's ignitable when he hits 2 or 3. Much like a few of our guys, that can keep on going to 4, 5, and 6. But he's not just a shooter. He's also made some pretty good strides in this training camp defensively. He can move his feet. He's a pretty heady player defensively.
Thanks, Bo. Enjoyed that 20-minute flight home.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, up next we have Anthony Chang.
Hey, Spo. A little more on KZ. This whole preseason, I guess one of the buzzwords has been consistency with him and him just getting more consistent. How much growth has he made in that area behind the scenes, and just how unique defensively? You just spoke about it, but how unique defensively could he be just with his versatility on that end?
Well, his physical tools are what impressed us, and our, in particular, the scouting department. That Chad and Adam, Eric Amsler, Keith, they all just really thought it was unique how he can move his feet, for someone his size, and then his length, and he can seem bigger, even than what he is. But he's, he had to learn our system, learn the NBA, and get in, great shape, and then be available, day after day. So this has really been a process since the quarantine in May and June, when he was really working just to get his body right, doing a lot of player development. That's credit to his work and consistency. It doesn't always guarantee the result, but you're happy for guys when they put in that kind of time. They come in great shape. I would say he's probably, considering everything, he probably was arguably, top 3 best conditioned going into camp, which was important and much different, than his previous camp last year.
All right, up next we have Ira Winderman.
Erik, talking about young kids and getting jobs done, what Precious did, he seems like he really knows sort of to stay within his game, not to force things, and that he can do the complementary things that seem to work well with his team. Can you sort of talk about his adjustment and seemingly, I don't mean this in a condescending way, but knowing his place and his role on this team? Thank you.
That'll continue to get better and more efficient as he understands our system and his role. But he's obviously has a lot of potential right now as a screen and roll guy, either a lob guy or catching in traffic and being able to finish. And you saw a couple nice plays out of there as well for passes to open guys. His physical tools defensively are super unique. His ability to move his feet and guard really 5 positions. And then you saw the glass eating that he was able to do tonight. He can pursue rebounds that are out of his region.
All right, up next we have Cooper Moorhead.
Hey, Spo. With KZ on Monday night, he took only, I think, 2 shots. He looked a little, you could say, tentative. Did anything change over the course of the week? Did you have to say anything to him to go out there and be a little bit more aggressive?
Yeah, to defend and do his job on that end. It kind of oftentimes can create the karma for the game. He took the challenge of guarding one of the best, wings in this game in Siakam. And then he was guarding Lowry, guarding Van Fleet. Like I said, he was doing his job on the weak side with much better awareness and discipline. Those things just kind of created some confidence. He was really playing off the ball, and the ball found him, from other actions and guys finding him in the corner. That's, we often call the karma of the game. So he did a lot of things well, particularly defensively. But he's really been working on his player development, for the last several months, and you can see that improvement.
And up next we have Christos Saltas with SDNA Greece.
Hello, Coach. I would like to ask you how satisfied you are about the approach of your players on the game, and also how important for you is to have 15 activated players in each game.
Well, I love it. I wish this was the way it always was. You have 15 guys on your roster, all 15 should be available. There's enough seating, even when we have fans. But in terms of our approach, it was much better. And that started, with those 2 practice days, to try to, clean up and improve our defense. Nobody felt good about, how we were in the first preseason game defensively.
All right, that's it, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.